Okay, and the last award for the APRO region goes to the Finance Services Union of Australia, who in the midst of the pandemic crisis launched an online petition calling for finance workers to pledge to get vaccinated. They held hundreds of one-to-one telephone conversations with workers, resulting in a successful negotiation of paid vacation leave for more than 220,000 finance sector workers in Australia. The award will be accepted by Julia Angrisano of the National Secretary, if she's still awake, because I think it's about 1 a.m. in Australia by now. So Julia, I hand over to you.
Thank you so much. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Brothers and sisters, I do send warm greetings from the Finance Sector Union of Australia, and it really is a great privilege to be receiving this award from the APRO region tonight. Earlier this year, as the vaccine program began to roll out, there was a lot of confusion and frustration by workers. And we saw this need, and we decided as a union that we needed to improve vaccine accessibility and vaccine priority for our members on the front line. And we knew that there was no more important job to be done than getting the community vaccinated. We needed to remove all the barriers people had before them, and losing pay to get vaccinated was one of them. And of course, we were focused on keeping workers in our industry safe, and to increase vaccination rates would also increase safety in our workplaces. So we campaigned for 2 days paid vaccination leave. We wrote to employers and we called on them to commit to this new entitlement. And workers backed that demand in, with more than 2,500 workers signing and pledging online a commitment to be vaccinated as soon as the vaccine was available. And we won that. We won that for more than 220,000 finance workers. And so these workers now have a right to attend to a vaccine appointment in work time without the loss of pay. This was an important win for our members, especially those in retail banking, those workers who were declared as essential and who put themselves and their families at risk every day by turning up to work through the potential exposure of COVID-19. And I would say this, that without the union, this would not have happened. Having spent the last 2 days, 2 evenings with you all, it's true to say that COVID has been so hard on every worker across every sector and in every single country. But you know, there are 2 good things that COVID have given us, if I can say that, and that is the role and the voice of unions have been amplified. We were the trusted experts, and workers looked to their union for support, and many of us saw growth through this period. And then secondly, the solidarity amongst the unions has been strengthened over this time. The ties that bind us together in the quest for safety standards, secure work, and a fair and just wage have really been fortified in many ways by the virus. Comrades, sometimes Australia feels so far away from the rest of the world, but the UniGlobal family has been closer than ever over the last 18 months. And I do want to thank Christy and Rajendra for their leadership and their direction, and also to the finance sector staff for being so responsive, so available, and there to help as we faced as many of to help with the issues faced by our members. So to be recognised by our international brothers and sisters in this struggle really is a highlight after the enormous effort that we've put in over the last 18 months. And again, I want to thank the World Executive for this recognition and for this award. Thank you again.